Good night. Good night. Regarding my thoughts, regarding my speech, what I see tonight, with knowledge, others. Good night and welcome. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you. Oh, this side. Why am I looking on that side? Thank you and welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We welcome you as you walk in. And as I welcome you walking in, please touch the like, the thumbs up button. Like the thumbs up button, be active. We like to see the likes go up. We like to see the likes being liked and loved. If not, show some love to YouTube. Because they like to see the algorithm. They like to see yeah, they like to see that. And it's sure that the channel is being utilized. People is using the channel. People is listening to the channel. People is listening to the host of the channel. People is enjoying those that came on and share their comment, share their thought and their opinion. That's what we can't hurt you for. Your opinion. Your opinion is your opinion. Come on, just stay straight and steady. Can't see you. Your opinion is your opinion. There is no judge can sentence you for your opinion. Well, let it be respectful. Don't hurt anyone. Don't crush anyone. No, don't do that. That's not nice. That wouldn't be showing that you're showing love, right? So welcome to each and everyone that is coming in, that is joining the live tonight. We are up to have, a comfortable chat that we can share your opinion, share your comment, what you think of the presentation and what is being presented to you. I was out for the weekend. Now I am on base again, There are times when I have to leave and stay out in order to get things done. But I can get some of the, yeah, so these are the things. You can't sit around being idle. You have to keep the thing moving. As long as you are not sick and unable, keep it moving, keep the joints going, keep the heart rate going, keep active. Be an active person. Whatever your hands find to do, do it. Yes. I appreciate every one of you who have subscribed to the live. We have some new subscriber. A new subscriber, you are welcome. You are welcome. We welcome you, and the comment area, down in the comment is where you speak. And with you have your wrenches there. Supposed to be two of them, but one is kind of busy somehow. It's cool, right? So we have our wrenches there, and listen to me now. Strict orders been given from the upper room to me, to her. Be respectful, and we preach that times and again on this channel. Be respectful to the persons on the channel. Be respectful to the host of the channel. Show your respect. If something is being said or being saying here that you are not in agreement with, you don't like the rhythm of the channel, then you are free to really go somewhere else. And if you have a comment, let your comment be respectful. No derogatory comment. Not what you feel like you should say. Because each person here is human. It's human. They are all human. So what you are saying hurt no one. Let it be a comment with love. Yes, Steve? So that's no hang-ups. Happy to have you here. Right, so let your comment be a comment respectfully. You can do things and you do it respectfully, not treating others as if they are not human beings. We are all human beings here. And so we need each one to treat one as they are human and they are respectful of them. They may put something in a comment that you may not, you see it the next way. So you don't tear them down, because every person here saw something different. Very few will be on the same page, but we have to, what they say, the wise man disagree to agree, something about that. I'll have to look at that one more. So be respectful, I beg of you. Be respectful to the host, be respectful, because if you don't, and I could show you what they have sent to me, and I guess to every channel holder, to every content creator, and I think to every vlogger or blogger. I don't know if their things are different, but what is said, once you disobeyed, you have it there now. Be respectful of the guidelines. And once you go overboard, you're asked to be removed. Not that I want to remove you, but this is the guideline of YouTube. YouTube is getting more stricter. Yes. So some of the nonsense that go on YouTube, that went on some channel and other channel, YouTube is not in agreement with it. You understand? So yes, we're here. We are together again. Yeah. We are together again, and we love that. And we will be with each other. Yeah. So welcome again. And my appreciation to you, Josh. My appreciation to you, Steve. And what did Steve say here? Okay, that message was deleted because maybe I Steven. Good morrow, brethren. Yeah. How you doing, my brother? Yes. And how was your weekend, all of you? How was your weekend? How did you spend your weekend? One thing I advocate here is that you get some rest. You are to get some rest regardless how hard the work is, what you do. Get yourself some rest. Laugh. Even laugh at yourself. Find something to laugh at yourself about. And have yourself, in a mood. In a good mood. Yeah. Because sometimes, we are so tied up with work, with other, in a panic. I love you, friend. How you doing? How did you spend your weekend, man? How did you spend your weekend? Did you just kick back and have a good time? These guys are good. I am good. I am good. I'm here with you. I am good. Right? I am good. Yes. Oh, yeah. That's the logo of the Aquarian. So I have these t-shirts and I will be having some caps. These are my merch. So I will be selling. So if any of you want, I'll show you the different colors. You can order them. You want to be Aquarian. Yeah. And this is my brand, so to speak. So you can order them, right? So Albert, in order for you to sit, we have to be stepping up the thing. I put some on the channel, and I guess I will have to put, I'm going to be posting some more in the community that you will be able to see. Yes, this is the brand of the Aquarian. Positivity positive. There are more things will go on there as we go along. I have just started. I've just get these. I've just printed these. So yeah. And yes, in a panic. You good. You good, guy. You good. You good. You good. Yeah. Yes. So for those that are not on my time zone, I welcome you. Accept my welcome. I don't forget about you because you have shown up in my thing that we see where people is watching from. We see how much persons and the countries that is active second in line in doing that. Okay? And I welcome you all. For those of the supporters, thank you for supporting. Thank you very much. Thank you and appreciation to you. For those that have person that is sick, a shout out to you. Be strong. Be strong. Because looking after a sick, being a caregiver is no easy job. And any person on here who work in the medical field can tell you, can say to you, it's no easy job. You have to be strong and you have to look after yourself because it's not nice looking after a sick person and you yourself not being looked after. So first, in my training as a thing there, they said, look after yourself first. As a first aider, when I was training to be in the first aid field, to be a first aider, the first thing that came, look after yourself first. So, a caregiver can't be giving care when they themselves are not in good health. So you got to look after yourself. You have to see to it that you are strong. I tell you something. The other night, I listened to a patient and, skipping around. And when I went to her, I literally had to leave. She said to me, "You are so strong." But we are there to as much save life as much protect. You understand? Because here's what happened. People on the outside look at certain things and said, "Oh, what they said. You down there, I up here. If you think it easy, come up here." So sometimes you're looking on something on the outside and you are saying, "Oh, that's easy." No, it's a brain work. It's pulling action. You're talking about action. You're talking about the mechanism. You're talking about a lot of things. So a caregiving job is no easy job. You have to be vigilant. You have to be looking out for things. Your eyes can't be around here, innit? Because if anything happened to such person, it is called negligence. Yes. And you should not abuse them either, verbally or physically. Don't abuse them. If you see you can function in such a job for the love of yourself and the person you're serving, say goodbye. Give it a walk. Because it can be stressful. If you don't have yourself, you may utter something out of your mouth. Yes. So it's not an easy job, but it's a rewarding job. Any person that works in the medical field, it is rewarding because guess what? You're nursing someone to life, and when you can see that broad smiles come over their face and you know what you do for them, you feel good. I have done it. So anyone that have persons that are sick, relative, friend, you person that you have to have a hands on to, yes, be strong, be faithful. If you don't have faith no other time when you are in some jobs, faith. You have to exercise faith. If you don't have any love, you got to buy some because you got to exercise that. Because your facial expression should not be showing that I can't stand that person. Your facial, your body language shouldn't be showing that. So even when you're doing under the pressure, you got to smile and feel good. Yes. Complain after. Do your complaining after. Yes. You do take care of the people in the home. Yes, you have a job. Yeah. They need us, you know. Everyone need everyone. You need help of everyone. Yes. Some person was not cut out to do some jobs. While some persons, yes, this is them. You know, especially if you do therapy and you take them to a therapy or whatever, it is rewarding. So each person are here on earth with a purpose, for a purpose. Yeah. So, caregivers, be kind and be gentle to those who are old. Be nice to them. Give them the best. Because guess what? We are in good health. Can kick and jump and skip and do so many things around. But in the snap of a finger, something can happen that you find yourself at the exact place where they are. Yes. So easy to happen. I've seen people go there, you know, lively going on, and one vehicle accident put them to sit. They damage their spine, they have to be wheelchair bound and all the rest of it. Persons have to be looking after them from head to toe. So be kind to everyone because before you think of it, you too can be in that spot. You understand? So we just preach love over here to everyone. Good. For those that have persons that passed away, it's not an easy time. It's not something nice for you to go through, but then tell you, be strong. Be strong. The Lord God of heaven haven't given us more than we can manage. Grow your faith on your strength. He will never give us more than we can manage. Yeah. So mourn all the way, but one day the morning. And again, in Ecclesiastic it says, I think Ecclesiastic, if it's not 3, it's 5, I'm not quite sure right now. A time to mourn and a time to be merry. A time to gather stones and a time to cast them away. A time of joy and a time of sadness. There is a time and a season under the sun for everything that goes on. Is that true? I Stephen, back me up on that no one, right? There is a time and a season for everything. A time to born and a time to DIED. A time to just about everything under the sun. There is a time and a season. So if it's your time and season that comes, remember, he have admonished you that there is going to be a time and a season. So mourn. The mourning will stop. One day that mourning is going to stop. Memories is going to live on, but the continuous tear will dry up. Don't it? Yes. We are in a month that is love, love, love. Come on, guys. Come on, ladies. It's a month that you saw all the blooms of the flower, all the orchid bloom, all the rose. I tell you, man, it's a month of love. This is one of the months that most of the persons who you guys went down on your knees and proposed, will you be my wife? Yes, 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 yes. And you start planning the get together. And you plan it for the month of June. June is the time when you walk down the red carpet. June is the time when you throw the veil over and look at in those eyes again and said, I love you. This month is the most marriage went on in the month of June. Most marriages is done in the month of June because all the flowers, the bee, the bird, everything is just buzzing around. And what's so nice, when you saw it's so nice when you saw that bride walking down to you and you said to her, I want to lay you down in the bed of roses tonight. In a bed so cozy, I want to lay you down in a bed of roses. Yes, this is what you're saying to this lovely lady. This month is also designated to the fathers. Fathers of the year, fathers of the day. This month is the time when we are looking and celebrating the fathers. Fathers, fathers, father. And also, this is the month when the hurricane season begins. And that takes you up to November. Many storms, many hurricanes, many rain, all of that went on. So this month is an active month, real active. In the joyous part, in the wondering if the hurricane, oh my God, hurricane is hurricane and your house is gone, hurricane, rain and places been flooded out. So this month carries mixed feelings. Mixed feelings in this month. Okay, so this is an active June month. Hear the name? June. Hello, June. Welcome to June and goodbye to May. We enjoy May while she was here. But now, June came in to put the icing on the cake. She's going to top it all off. With whether the hurricane, the wedding, and let I tell you, fathers. Now, what's the definition of father? And what's the definition of dad? Dad, daddy, father, you have father, you have papa, you have pa, you have, and all of that went down. You have the Superman. Yes, my super dad. This is a dad I would not trade for anything. Yeah. This is a dad that he is a father. He is. Now, all through life, we have the word father. We have, I don't know when the dad came in, but daddy has came in. Now, father is a person, a parent rather, who share relation with their children or their child. Yes. Proud father, an enthusiastic father. The first time when you went and try out your manhood and person in participation said to you a month later, I'm pregnant. That type of feeling that went through you, because in spite you know that this is the only way pregnancy can come. You are not thinking about pregnancy. You're thinking to enjoy the body, the person. Yes. Well, of course, pregnancy comes. Now it put you in a mind frame of thinking. You started to think, Father, getting a child. How am I going to do it? I don't know how to be a father. I don't know how to look after a child. Well, guess what? The sweetness left you with a produce. Have you seen a nice ripe mango? And when you sunk your teeth in that mango, wow, the juice that came from that mango and you enjoy it to the last drop. So with the new ones, they enjoy the moment with that girl, with that woman, until she said, you are going to be a father. A father? Oh, yes. Between gladness and sadness. Between considering how you gonna do it. Should I run? Should I stand up? What must I do? The only thing you can do and should do is step up to the plate. Now you're proving who you are. You are expanding yourself. You're gonna big up your chest. Wow, I got the girl pregnant. And so you start doing your homework. You have to do your own work because you're gonna know to see how your life has been changing drastically. You used to be going out to and you're doing your thing and no um um good. I'm going to be a father. A child is on the way. So you got to stand up. You have to stand up. And you should stand up. Because the sweetness, that honey, that syrup, whatever you align it to be, how sweet it was, is now showing you who you really are. Yes. So now you're going to make your announcement to the family. You're making your announcement to your friends, co-workers, and each person is going to be giving you their advice. They're advising you here, they're advising you there, they're advising you what to do, they're advising you. But it all work down to be you. You now have to make your own decision and how you are going to handle this. So hence, you be there with the woman. Now you are sharing a life with somebody else. It's no longer you, but it is now we. It's no longer you're saying, oh, it's only me going, but it is we now. So the dynamics changes. So you're going. Now you're thinking, is I wonder if it's a son or a daughter. Then you start saying to yourself, which of the sex you really wanted. As a man, they want their names to live on, so they're always going for the boys. Because the traditional, the father name must live on. The boys carries the name, the girls dropped the name after a time. Some girls still keep it because I still keep my father's name. Spite I get married, I put my father's name on there. Because what? If something do happen and the man give me a bill and said, I divorced you, he would took his name with him, and I am left nameless. And if he decided to be a hard person, and I uses his name, he can suit me for that. So before I got married, I sit and I think carefully, which makes it even interesting. My father passed away when I was 5 years old. So I did not have that father with me to put me on his lap to, you know, yeah. He passed away when I was young. So hence I said, my father name, that's the only legacy I have of him. And there is no way he can take that name from me. The only way he may can do it is if he did a DNA. And my mother was so faithful and true to him that she gave him 5 children. So there's no way he can take his name from me. So when the guys or the husband took his name and moved on to give it to somebody else, I don't left nameless. I still have a name. So I have my father's name, which was given to me from the beginning. Oh yeah, if you met her first, it's okay, yeah. But even if you didn't met her first, and this person have a child before, this is your sperm meets with the egg. So yes, you should stand up. You should be there. You should be there at delivery, that you will see how the process goes. So hence I don't drop my father's name. Because when you guys took your name from me, I mustn't be left nameless, hustling around to find a name. No, I kept my legacy. But the boys and a new father and a father that is a father over more than one, more than two father, they're always wanted the boys first. And the boys are called the king. The boys for the father is adorable. They are looking on a replica of themselves. You're looking, I am a father, and you look at your son, he's a replica of you. So the men always say, I would like this child to be a boy. But if it's a girl, I accept the girl anyhow because this is the parenthood of sharing. Good? Good. No, 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 no. No, you're not asking your I don't think in asking your parents if you're to get a girl pregnant. After the girl's pregnant, you are announcing this. Because maybe you were one of them that hiding around the corner and seeing this little chick. You know? Nobody know that you were, you know, playing around. But you see this chick and you and her meet and consensus comes and she played a game with you. And up came pregnancy. Yeah, if you met her first, yes, yes. The right thing to really do, you met a person and you show some form of interest. Sometimes it have not started out as love. You show some form of interest. You like her for some things and you admired her. You took her to your parents. You introduced her. This is my girlfriend or lady friend, however you are putting it. So it is good and it is important for you because when the dear pregnancy came, parent always play a part in it. Maybe it's their first grandchild. And it's sort of a tricky little thing there when you took the girl to the parents. Not saying you're not to do it. And sometimes if you follow and listen to what the parents said, some of the trouble we get in, we would not have got in it. Because sometimes they are seen much further than you are seen. Sometimes you took that lady to the parent and for some reason they don't see that person as your match. They don't see worse if they questioned the background of that person. They will say, well, no. So you now have to know how you nicely break that relationship before a baby come in play. Because if a baby come in play, if they say, well then, I don't think many things. As parents see many things. Parents see further than we saw. You understand? So yes, take her home to mama. Mama see my beauty bride. She said, son, take time to know a good girl. It's not an overnight thing. Take time to know a good girl. Please don't rush into this thing. I didn't listen to mama. And when the girl hurt him, he came back crying because he didn't hear. Mama said, you did not listen. Take time to know a good girl. Please don't rush into this thing. Take time to know the girl. It's not an overnight thing. Because as he met with the girl, immediately he wanted to get married. So he took the girl, and this is who Tom Jones, whatever that singer is. And Mama said, listen, son, wait a while. Don't rush it. Take time. So sometimes, if we do listen, some of the things we get into, entwine into, we would not have entwined in it. Because yes, the face is pretty, nice contour, but the inner part is ugly. So you see this nice girl and you fell in love. Sometimes it's not even love, it's infatuation. You think you love, but when you get hurt, then you look at that person much different. Very different. So, the male, and see we embark on Father's Month, we need to revisit some of these things, because I'm sure some of what I'm saying you heard it before. You understand? So your parent should know who you're dating, and should be able to have a say in whom and with whom you're dating. Right? Because the dating is not pregnancy yet. Is not knowing the person yet. You're dating to know who is the person is sitting before you. Who is the person you are telling yourself that I love? So that's how the dating go. Someone said first time, persons date and wait and see what's happening. These days, by the time you say dating, you're talking about sex. By the time you say dating, you ask where is your bedroom. But I know dating to be getting to know the person. You know, you chat, you bring up things, you ask questions, and then ask about their parent, ask about themselves, ask about just about the questions. And from asking these questions, you as a smart person will know and will understand. Likewise the lady, right? You're not really concerned if they have a next person. That's not a concern. You are concerned that you want to get into the life of this person. And so you are asking all the relevant questions that you should ask. Find out all that you can. Because guess what? You want your child to be born from a mother who will show motherly love, who will show the care for a child. You want a woman to bring your child that you two can live as a unit with this child. Not one pulling this side and the other pulling that side. And the poor child is in the middle, do not understand what is happening. So you want your the mother of your child to be one of wise person, smart person, a person you won't regret that person being the child, the mother of your child? That's the answer to the question, and I like the thing you put out, Josh. Yes. So, and we just reverse the thing a little bit to really go back and take it up back from what Josh said. Yes. To the person's home. And if it's a girl, do not be ashamed. Get home the guy and get to your mom, to your dad. Because many persons have grown up with their mother and their father. Some some children have never seen their father and their mother in a tussle. If they do have it, they have it outside of the scene and the hearing of the child. So the child will always see that these two people is a strong person, person who you can look upon, person who you can rely on, and you can proudly say, this is my parent. You understand? So this month is a month of reflection, a month when you're a father every day, but this is a time when you sit back and you look where you are going, or you look where you're coming from, where you want to go. And if you should be a father, how you want your child or your children to grow up. And you want this with a caring, loving, considerate woman. Caring, loving, and a considerate woman to be the mother of your child. And I guess the woman need the same thing. They need a father to play, to live the father role, to be a father to the children or to the child, to be one that will not missing in action. Yes. So you need a father who will listen to the cry of their children. A father that the child or the children can come to for advice. Father, what do you think about this? Father, I intend to do this. What do you say? So you are there as a protector, a guide. So you're doing a guidance counsel thing. You are a protector, you are an officer for them, or a soldier. You are protecting them from harms and danger as much as you can. You are there to help to provide, and not even help, to provide shelter for them. Their basic needs, to encourage, to live a life that they can emulate. To live a life that when they hear and you speak to them, they will not say, but look at who talk. You are no better. Because sometimes people live a certain life and they want to instruct others in which they have not set an example. But you need to live an exemplary life before your children and those that looks on. Right? So when you get your little boy or your little girl in marriage, this is a unit. This is a bond. This is a bond. This is your father. And you form this bond. You are the next parent in the life of your child or your children. You help to food them, shelter them, clothe them, meet their everyday needs. And you started all that from conception to the day that they are born. During pregnancy, you talk to that baby that is on the inside. You may say they're not hearing you. Yes, they are. They know your voice. So you need to let them know your voice. So you're talking to them in that womb. You're touching them in that womb. So you are bonding with them from the inside before they are on the outside. So they know that this is daddy number one. This is father number one. This is father all of the way. I jump ahead of many other things I want to see, but I'm going to do a part two of it. This month is actually designated to father, and I am here to encourage all of the fathers. Encouragement to all the fathers. Let your children, let your child go back to the time how you feel when you are told, oh, you're going to be a father. And to the time when you stood and hold that mother hand in labor, when all the pain are going through for that little one to be out, and you watch the process when the first sight of the head and the next sight of the shoulder, and you see the little face, and you joy, and you say, thank you, Lord, she have came over. And you held that little thing in your hand. Not thing, sorry for that. That little life in your hand. Bonding with him. Bonding with her. I am sure in the mixed feelings you get, because there's 1,000 things going through your mind, but it's your child. Husband, this year of Cancer. Who is that? In the kitchen. I wish for my aunt. She was her husband. Oh, oh. Sorry to hear that. Yeah. Sorry for that. Well, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Who said that? Is that Josh? Oh, okay, Josh. Be strong. You felt your pain as well. Yes. So 1,000 things going through your mind, you know, because now you are seeing yourself change, take on a manly role, took on a father role. And this will be with you until when the government says, okay, age 21, they're no longer a child, no, they're an adult. Age 18, because different countries have different ages that you're responsible for the child or the children when you send them out to, on their own. Yet, you are still a father. However old they are, they're still going to call and ask for your opinion, for your guidance, for your teaching. They're still going to ask that. So this is going to be on you until the rest of your life. And fathers, whoever your children is, none of them is being born perfect. Some of them give more trouble than the days John read about. But you have to brace yourself for that. They will be moving from 1 hour to 2 hours. They will be moving from 1 week to 2 weeks. They will be moving from 1 month to 2 months. They will be moving from 1 year to 2 years. So you have the changes coming on. But live an exemplary life. Always be positive with them. Always. Positive words to say. And let your child or your children be your best friend. Reason being, you're going to be a father. You're going to be a brother. You're going to be a uncle. So, father, brother, uncle, friend. You are going to play these four roles. Why? Because we don't sit with our children or we don't meet their needs or their needs in love and embracement. Open with them that they can run to you and have a son and father chat. They'll run to the things that they will say to their brother, friend them in a way that they say to you as well. They're not afraid to come to you. What they will say to their uncle, let them be close to you, that they will say it to you. You're not getting it from uncle. You know that Johnny Boy said so and so. No. He's having a problem because there comes a time when even his own His own body is going to give him trouble. He don't understand what is going on in his body. Changes and all of these things happening. Put yourself there that he can come and reason with you. Put yourself as a friend. That what he will go out and share with his friend when he should be sharing it with you. He will be able to share it with you. You and him can sit and tell of his trouble and his problem and what is happening. Provide that window. Don't close those windows. Because if you close them, you are going to be sorry. And you're going to look back and say, I should have. I could have. Why I never do. So open those windows that he can come in and he can be with you and you with him, and you reason things and you show him on your perspective, and he can show you about dad, or father, whatever he's going to call you. I would love to do a part 2 of this because the entire month. So this is just the breaking of the ice just now. I will continue with it. And I'll continue until the when is Father's Day? Is it the 20th? I'll find out. I will find out. I know. That's what I am saying. They are a little innocent, but let me tell you something. Sometimes one child, the amount of trouble that they give is what 10 children together would have given. If you have 2 children, you get two different personalities. You will have a child that will listen to you. But guess what? Sometimes you don't observe. So the firstborn of a child, do you hear it? I said replica of you? Yes. Sometimes if you look back at your childhood growing up days, the things you do is exactly what the firstborn. If you was a little troublemaker, that's exactly what comes. Check it out, it's true. Your firstborn, your very first child, always bring out, brought out, give out the things. And a father must have word power. Don't forget that one. You must able to talk one time. 2 possible, you ensure that they heard you. A father supposed to can talk. It's called word power. That's the power of the king, of the father, of the man on a whole. I said, and you don't have to be loud and rough, but you give it strongly that it reach. Do not touch it. You may want to know why. It's dangerous. Don't touch it. And that should reach. And they look at it. And when you're speaking in word power, you don't give a grin, because at that time you are not grinning, you are not joking, you are serious that time. A father with word power don't have to eat their children. They don't eat them. And they have the different momentum. They will speak to them softly and they listen. And they listen to you. Different from mommy and dad, different from mother. Sometimes the mother go too much, and at least go back on the things that she says no to. In the snap of a finger, she said yes. Because children throw tantrum. You can't get it. And they will cry and they will behave and throw tantrum, because guess what? They are trying to soften you. We went and learned psychology after we reached age. Children born being a psychology, and they use it. Observe a baby. Observe a toddler. Yes. They will push the boundary to see you. Oh, they can get you. So it is something, it is a job that you have to sit in sleeping, studying it, in waking, studying it, in working, studying it. And you're looking on this child before you, and they would scream their head off, and you don't even see a drop of eye water. You don't see a drop of tear, because I am pushing to see how far I can push farther too. But when you stand your ground, because you are a leader, you are a man and you are a leader. You are a father. You are a leader. But they will push to see how far, how much they can soften you up. And in their little, they said, oh yes, I get you. So they will try it again. And you say no again. And they throw the same tantrum. Okay, okay, because you want them to stop crying. Okay, okay, here it is. Yeah. Be rough, be soft. Be mild, be gentle. You have to meet them at their needs. But this is another part of the whole thing. I am just skipping over from that will come another night or another evening or another day in another live. So now you have the dad. The definition of a dad. And I have not said in the father. Father in many different aspects. You have in the church, you have the priest, and you have the father. In the church again, you'll have, they use that the older person, more knowledgeable, and you are like a father in the teaching. Father is used in many aspects of life. Hence you have a person, they came up and said, You are not a father, you're only a sperm donor. I heard women say that. Many women I heard say that. So that type of respect will not go out to the father. Now the definition of a dad. He's a protector, so he's doing the father role. He's a teacher, he's doing what the father does. He's an encourager, he's doing what the father does. A person who pick up when you fall, that's what the father does. Admire and much love, often referred to as son, first hero. This is what the father does. The same thing that the dad would have done. When it's a daughter, yes, it's super. This is my queen, this is my princess, this is my daughter. Well, here what happened. Where the dad is, you have never heard someone say, um, you are, as it is referred to the father, you are a father, you're playing a father's role. Father will never quit out, because from ancient and the beginning of time, you have father. Father Abraham with his children. Jacob was given a father, and all the rest. You never heard the word dad, daddy, whatever. You hear father. Yeah, right? So, the daughter is first love. And see all of it. Dad, dada, daddy, and all the rest of it. So a father in the word is stronger than a daddy. Because the one who is called daddy is playing the same role as the father. Okay, Josh. Have a wonderful night. I don't know if where Josh is night or it is going on today. Because you know, where he is watching from or listening from. Sometimes it is like I Steven at this time now, it's bothering on the next day. Yeah. Well, okay, Josh, I'm happy for you to be here and you participate in the comment section. Thank you very much. Hope to see you tomorrow. Yes. Okay, Wise Up 786 from Miami. Thank you for being here. You're so welcome. Yes. And we are on the topic of father. And for those that do not, has not been a father yet, have the intention to be a father, you are also admonish the father rule. Because when it is announced to you that, hello, we went and we have a grand nice time, a night or a day or an afternoon that I can never forget. The taste of it is lingers in my body. I feel good. And then later after one month you heard the person said, I'm pregnant. And you start asking yourself, pregnant? Oh my God. I'm going to be a father? Oh, yes. Yes, so it is important when in the hour. And as I said before, the person who will mother your child or children. Because many of the problem we have today with some of the mothers, they were not prepared to be a mother. And in spite we were not prepared for some things, when it do comes, we treat it very badly. They do not adjust themselves to it. And hence, most of the time, fathers are being blamed for things that they are not guilty of. And it is easy to come down on the father with a heavy fist on them, when most of the time, if you should question it, if you should go through the ramification of it, you would realize the father tried their best. They stood up. But because of the person who brought that child in this world, they decided to give the father a hard time. No respect, no inner feeling. Because what? Men made their mistakes in many, many different ways. Women have made their mistakes too. But many times, several times more than times, that the man have tried. But the woman have put up the barrier. They went as far that they don't even want the child to have anything to do with the man who is considered to be the father. So many times we get down on the men with an iron fist, and we say they are wicked. Should I use that word on YouTube? And we call them different names. And we hit the children. We sow the discord seed in the mind of the children, that they refuse to own the person as their father. When the man is wrong and where he went, where he erred, we will say it. But do not try to let the child, using the child as a wedge. Using the child is not nice. But on this note, it's for the other night. It's for another life. And as we go through the life and looking on the fathers, new father, young father, older father, who is proud of their child or their children, who is proud of their firstborn, who love their firstborn, who is enthusiastic of holding the child and look in the face of the child and said, look what I have done. I have created, I have created a life in this world. Fathers, be strong, be vigilant, because when you became a father, you have this for a lifetime. You will be a father for a lifetime. So, happy to have you, Miss or Mr. Miami. Wise up. Yes. Understand the need to be wise up. Good. Wise up. Lift up. Hop, hop, hop. Yes, wise up. Happy to have you here. I welcome you, but at this time, I am going to be closing off the live until all being well, all things being equal. We will meet tomorrow evening, and we are still on the topic of fathers. And you will understand some things that came out, things that you maybe didn't even look on. Yes. So we end it here. And we don't want to be throwing everything out one time. So we are going through the Father's Month, the Love Month, the Marriage Month, the Bridal Month, the Groom's Month, and everybody getting ready, choosing their colors, what wedding they would like. Oh. Thank you very much, and be respectful of yourself. Let your self-esteem stay up there. Love yourself. No one can love you as how you love yourself. Respect yourself. Laugh with yourself or after yourself. But let yourself be number one. Guide and protect. Be cognizant of your surrounding. Know who you are around. Yes, know where you are. Be cognizant. Because evil lurks in darkness. Wait in hiding to hurt and to destroy. So where you go and whoever you are with, be cognizant of your surrounding, your life. Love and respect. Thank you for supporting. Appreciation. Enough love. Enough respect. Thank you. Good night.